Hey guys, Tony here for TonyTechBytes, and this is the GT Racing gaming chair in the blue color. They sent this over to me, and I have some thoughts on it. So it only goes for around $150 USD on Amazon, so I think it's actually not too bad of a price, but there are a couple things I want to mention. Before we start, I do have a coupon code TonyTechBytes for $15 off if you do want to purchase this chair. I'll also link it in the description down below for your convenience. Now let's continue to installation. Installation for this chair was pretty simple. For most chairs, it actually is pretty much the same process. They include all the screws, necessary tools, and manuals inside the box, and everything took about 1 hour to install. And we had 3 people in total installing it, my cousin, my brother, and I. So in that case, if you're a single person, it could take you a little bit longer. Something I want to mention is that the outer box that came with this chair was actually really battered up, and I'm not sure if it's really the shipping carrier or if it's GT Racing. Could really be a ton of factors, so I'm not really sure. But the materials, the parts, and everything that came inside the box were padded with plastic, so it didn't really damage anything severely. So before we continue on with the rest of this video, GT Racing sent over a replacement back part for the chair. If you don't want to watch the rest of the part, it basically had a couple flaws like rust in the metal bar under the zipper. I just got a zip tie, put it on the zipper part, and then opened it up to reveal a much better looking bar than the previous one. There's a lot less rust on this one, and the middle part seems to have some weird welding. According to some TikTok comments, the welding does look kind of unprofessional or weird. I'm not a welding expert, I don't know if it looks good, but you guys get to see underneath the back part of the chair. So it really does not matter since you're closing it up and you won't really see it, but I mean, if you're buying something new, should it really come with rust? No. So I'm glad that they have good customer service. I'm not sure they're going to maintain it the same way for someone who's not a reviewer. But this is just something to keep in mind, that you could have rust at the bottom of the chair. There are also some scratches on the leather on this chair which are kind of weird and could actually lead me to believe that this might be a used unit. Unfortunately, I really dislike when companies send me used stuff. I mean, I know I still got it for free, but still, it's not really proper. And also, if you're a company, don't you want the reviewer to have like a pristine new unit so that they could show on camera? And in my case, I record in 4K. No blemishes, no problems. Just a flawless gaming chair, but instead I got something with scratches. I mean, yet again, it's probably not their fault. Could be the shipping company. It might have just arrived like that because it was scratched up from FedEx or UPS or whatever, throwing it around. So I can give them some slack there. However, that is not all. The plastic bags that held all the parts materials were actually like tied up, and I'm not sure if that's really their process or if the parts were actually used and then maybe returned or something. And then instead of having unopened plastic bags, they were kind of like tied up, and I'm not really sure if this is the standard procedure with them because I don't have a retail unit to confirm this with. So just keep in mind the parts might come with bags like kind of tied up with all the parts, but everything still arrived in somewhat new condition, I'm assuming. There's a metal rod at the back of the chair as well as with the zipper, and the zipper somehow got damaged. I think it was our fault because we were trying to move it around. After exposing the zipper, you should have seen the metal rod. I'll post a video right now. It was rusty, like really rusty. I'm not really sure if it's their issue, if they actually know about it, because it could just be rusty from, I don't know, storing it in the warehouse where it's humid. I don't think it's really gonna cause any structural damage because it's closed in the leather container, but it could potentially shave a couple years off the lifespan of this chair. Just keep that in mind. If they knew this chair had blemishes such as rust and scratches on the leather and they still sent it out to me, that is just really annoying. So anyways, with the zipper, it was kind of broken, so we just had to get paper clips, attach them to the zippers, and then just close it up so we didn't have to see the rust on the metal. So I'm not really sure if it's my particular model, if this model is actually used, or if it's gonna happen to you. I just want to let you all know that this happened to this one. The bucket seat on this chair is alright. It's not really ideal for sitting. I mean, bucket seats are designed for race cars to keep you from sliding around the seat. So they aren't ergonomically designed for usage in a desk. However, if you're gaming, you're probably always on the edge of your seat, competitively gaming, so this might not be much of an issue for you. The seat cushion feels alright. It's not necessarily that comfortable, but it's not hard either. It's sort of an in-between. It's definitely not as comfortable as my autonomous Ergo Chair 2, which I have right here. That seat cushion is way more comfortable than this one. But yet again, if you're gaming, you probably don't want something too comfortable, too soft, because you might just sink in and then forget about gaming, especially if you're in a tournament. You need to have that competitive edge. The back part of this chair does feel a little bit stiff, and you can adjust it if you want to a different angle. And I do like how easy it is to adjust the tilt for the chair. And it also has 2 cushions, one for your lower back as well as one for your neck. I don't really like this design. I just prefer having a mesh back because it obviously conforms to your spine. I mean, if you prefer gaming chairs, if you like to have your lower back as well as your neck supported, then I guess this is fine. The armrests for this chair are height adjustable, and that is pretty much it. And sliding them up and down does feel a little bit rough. It's not necessarily smooth, but honestly, these are just armrests. They hold up your arms, they work fine, just move you up and down. Keep in mind, they don't feel like the best quality though. The wheels for this chair do kind of work. They don't feel that smooth, but they don't necessarily creak or make noises when they're rolling. It's just that I've been spoiled with this autonomous ergo chair too. These wheels like are so smooth, they glide around the floor. It just feels good, like gliding around. It's kind of like the Razor scooters. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the brand Razor. They make really high quality scooters, and the wheels just glide around when you're like on concrete. The wheels on this autonomous ergo chair too kind of remind me of that. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Overall, this chair is okay. It's not that expensive, then it's definitely good. And also, I have a coupon code. If you do want to purchase it, TonyTechBytes, you get $15 off. I feel like this chair is pretty much only good for gamers, and if you don't want the most comfortable chair, but you don't want something that's necessarily terrible for you, such as a lawn chair, or a picnic chair, or even like the side of your bed, this is definitely going to be an upgrade from that. However, if you sit on your chair for hours on end, you're a video editor, you care about posture, you care about your health, you care about your back, you want something more comfortable, something that conforms to your spine, I would suggest something more ergonomically designed, such as an office chair. You don't necessarily have to get one from Autonomous. You don't even have to get the ergo chair too from them. You can just get an office chair, preferably a mesh back one with lower back support, such as a lower back pillow, because it'll just be better for your spine. This just kind of feels like a flat back with a couple pillows on it. I don't know, I read online that this could actually help some other parts of your back. Really, this just doesn't feel that good. It feels kind of stiff, and I know this sent this out to me, but I'm still going to be honest in this video. So, am I going to use this chair personally? No, I'm not going to use this chair. And why? Because I already have this autonomous ergo chair too. If I was still using that plastic chair from Costco, this definitely would still be an upgrade. If you're using a wooden chair, if you're using something really garbage, this is still better than nothing. I still feel like this chair does serve a usage. Even if my model came sort of defective, even if it had some flaws, I feel like this is still a decent option for some people that want a gaming chair, something that has a gaming-esque design, a bucket seat that's not too comfortable if you do like that sort of thing when you're gaming and you don't want to be too comfortable. So thank you all so much for watching this review of the GT Racing gaming chair. I know I could have said more positive things about this, but honestly, gaming chairs aren't really my thing. It's okay if you're gaming, but I honestly don't really like it. After using a mesh chair, I've just been spoiled by that. So if you'd like to pick it up, yet again, I'll link it in the description down below for your convenience. Use code TonyTechBytes for $15 off. Please subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much.